Hi friends, we will now read a poem about how a human being has to make effort in order to achieve a thing. A person may be very powerful, but if he merely sits resting on his laurels, a person is so great and then he thinks he is great and he is resting on his laurels, it is not enough. He has to make further effort. Only when he makes efforts, then he can win something. So this poem says that slow and steady, or rather continuous work, or rather working steadily will give you result. So I will read the poem. First I will explain the poem and then I will explain a couple of words here in the poem. Then we will wind up reading the poem again, repeating the poem. So I will read the poem. Gachan pipilikayati yojananam shatanyapi agachan vainateyopi padamekam nagacchati. So like in several other poems, we see the examples of birds, we see the examples of animals and birds, etc. Here also there is an example of two animals. One is a small animal called ant. Other is a huge one, Garuda. Garuda is the Vahanam, or rather the vehicle for Lord Vishnu. We know that in our Indian mythology, we have got the God Vishnu. And God Vishnu is supposed to travel on the huge, eagle, which is called Garuda. In fact, Garuda is also the name of one airlines, Garuda Airlines of one country. It is Singapore, Indonesia, that Garuda Airlines. So like that, Garuda is that huge hawk, that huge eagle, so which is so fast and so powerful. It is not only fast, it is very, very powerful too. So that is supposed to be the vehicle for Lord Vishnu. So anyway, Garuda, there is a big story about Garuda. There is a story about how Garuda was born and how powerful he was and how he rescued gods on so many occasions, etc., etc. So there are several stories. So it is basically, when the word Garuda is only to show that he is such a powerful man. So there is a comparison between an ant and this Garuda. If there is a comparison, if there is a running race between this Garuda, if there is a running race between an ant and Garuda, whom do you expect to win? Naturally Garuda. There cannot be any race, there cannot be anything like a race which can be visualized between them. But then an ant keeps on moving. Ant is supposed to be a very hard-working, insect. Ant, we all know that ant collects food and then it keeps, food in its small burrow. It keeps food for some hard times and not other animals. So it is a very intelligent animal which even stores food for hard days. So and the ant is something which keeps on moving and moving and moving. It's a very intelligent animal. If you keep some sweet somewhere in one corner, it somehow smells it and then from nowhere it comes and then comes to this particular thing. So it is such an intelligent animal and it is a hard-working animal. It goes and then while going, traveling and traveling and traveling, it can go on for miles and miles. But then this Vainateya or Garuda is sitting in one particular place and he doesn't even move. Then who will win? So naturally the ant will move, ant will win. So that is what is the meaning of this poem. Gachan pipilika yati. Pipilika is something, is a small ant. Gachan yati. Gachan means while moving. While moving, it goes on and on. It moves on and on. How? Yati. Yati means it goes or traverses. Yojananam shatanyam. Shatani yojanani api. Yojananam shatani means thousands, no, not thousands, hundreds. Hundreds of, kilometers, hundreds of miles, let us say. Hundreds of miles. Api. Api means even hundreds of miles. It moves on and on and on. It moves. Then Vainateya api. Even Vainateya or even Garuda. Vainateya is another name for Garuda. So even Garuda, agachan, not moving. The earlier line is gachan, moving, keep moving. Here he is agachan, not moving. Padam ekam na gacchati. He can't even go 1 foot. Padam ekam api na gacchati. Even 1 foot he doesn't go. Because he is a great man, he is very contented, or rather he is complacent with his greatness, about his greatness, and he doesn't even move. So we come across people like that. We come across people who are no doubt great, but then they do not do any work. They don't put in any effort. And we also come across very, very ordinary people, very humble people who work hard and then who make a lot of progress. So resting on your laurels, thinking that you are great and I can achieve this, that, etc., is of no use unless you make an effort. So this is what this the poem says. In fact, this is a sort of weakness with great people. Sometimes it can be a weakness with great people. Sometimes, not always. Great people sometimes can, okay, fine, I am like this. They will not make any effort further. So like that. So it is a lesson for strong people, in other words. So if we see this shloka, there is not much in this shloka. Pipilika is an ant. Gachan, that is present continuous. It is a present continuous tense. Gachan yati. It keeps moving and thus it goes. Then yojananam shatanyam. Agachan is again present continuous. Agachan, by not moving at all. Nagacchati, padamekam, not even a step. So, a simple shloka. Let us repeat. Gachan pipilikayati.
Gachan pipilikayati.
Yojananam shatanyapi.
Yojananam shatanyapi.
Agachan vainateyopi.
Agachan vainateyopi.
Padamekam nagacchati.
Padamekam nagacchati.
Okay, fine.